You women out there, y'all petty, man. Hey, LeBron, you're 100% right on these girls hating on Caitlin Clark. Y'all petty, girls. I expect men to be petty because we're the most insecure group in the world.
Oh, you are.
Y'all should be thanking that girl for getting y'all private charters, all the money and visibility she bringing to the WNBA. Don't be petty like dudes. Listen, what she's accomplished, give her flowers. Stop being petty, all you women out there.
Charles Barkley just exploded on Angel Reese like she missed a free throw at a family reunion right after the so-called investigation into Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever went belly up faster than a trust fall at a clown convention. What happened? Why is Barkley barking louder than ever? And why does Angel Reese look like she just...
And I'm a WNBA fan. They cannot have this Caitlin Clark thing up any worse if they tried. People believe what we say on television. Just because people don't like you or your personality, they can't get on TV and slander you. It's just total bullshit. This girl is incredible. The number of attention, eyeballs she's brought to college and the pros, and for these women to have this petty jealousness, you say to yourself, damn, what is going on?
And just when Angel Reese thought she was playing chess, Charles Barkley flipped the board, snapped the clock, and told her to sit down before she breaks her credibility, like it's a backboard after a Shaq dunk. Reese may have thought
on here. And the thing I love about her, she never says a word. But these ladies who I love and respect their game, they couldn't have this thing up any worse. There's been so much negativity, and a lot of it is just petty jealousness.
And just when Angel Reese thought she was playing chess, Charles Barkley flipped the board, snapped the clock, and told her to sit down before she breaks her credibility, like it's a backboard after a Shaq dunk. Reese may have thought coming for Caitlin Clark would earn her some brownie points in the never-ending drama that is women's basketball beef. But instead it earned her a full-court press from Sir Charles, who is done playing Mr. Nice analyst. The second the investigation into Clark's team fell apart like a soggy bracket on here.
Petty jealousy, and it's really unfortunate because what she's done for the game, listen, I believe in Ricky Hazen, but some of the criticism has gotten overboard, and I think it's really unfair because, man, she got you look at the ratings for the draft, for the WNBA, she's making everybody money. And I think she's got some deals. Good for her. I mean, the girl just set the record for the most points ever scored in college. I mean, that's pretty incredible.
But she had, however, managed to unite people who haven't agreed on anything since VHS tapes. And right there in the middle of it, Charles Barkley was having an allergic reaction to the nonsense. Watching him respond to Reese's passive-aggressive attempts to discredit Clark was like watching a dad watch his kid try to microwave foil. Equal parts disbelief.
WNBA just came back with an investigation into allegations of their fans chanting things at various players. The investigation revealed no evidence that ever took place. But you have a deep connection to the WNBA. You've been a part of some controversies when it comes to the WNBA. I'm just curious about your thoughts.
Well, Will, I was a team owner for a decade, and the WNBA continues to step on a rake when it comes to Caitlin Clark, who is their billion-dollar player. I mean, she's increased ratings beyond all expectation.
Angel Reese, of course, has been nursing a grudge against Clark like it's a precious houseplant. Every press conference is a dramatic monologue. Every social media post is a Shakespearean subweet, and every eye roll is choreographed.
As much as we love Angel Reese because she is special, she's not Caitlin Clark as a player. Caitlin Clark is on a different level. We just have to own that. Angel Reese can rebound the basketball. She's a damn good player. She's got a bright future in the WNBA, but Caitlin Clark is next level. That's number two. Number three, Caitlin Clark's or Angel Reese's popularity in large part is attributed to her behavior towards Caitlin Clark. Because when Caitlin Clark was busy taunting opponents a couple of years back before LSU smacked Iowa around in the national championship game or so, it was Angel Reese that was clapping back.
Because let's be honest, if Clark had done anything remotely shady, it would have been dissected already by every podcast, blog, and YouTube channel within 500 m of a basketball court. The league is watching her like she's a national treasure being loaned to the Louvre. But that's not stopping Reese from continuing her tour of subtle jabs and eyebrow gymnastics. Her rivalry with Clark has become her entire brand. And at this point, it's starting to feel more like a subplot in a high school rom-com than an actual sports narrative. The energy is less top-tier athlete and more mean girl trying to steal your lunch table. And Barkley's
done, but now to the point of they're not only going after Caitlin Clark, they're going after the fans of the team that she plays for in that investigation. And look, fans want sports to be about sports. They want sportsmanship. They want to see the thrill of victory, the agony of defeat. And this league continues to kneecap itself when it comes to really promoting what could be a great sport and reverting back to social justice issues that were proven to be an abject failure for the league in 2020 and continue to be.
But let's not pretend Barkley's only beef is with Angel Reese. He's also fed up with the media circus that keeps trying to manufacture a villain every time someone new gets popular. Clark isn't a problem. She's a solution. She's getting more eyes on the WNBA than it's had in a decade. And some folks are acting like that's a bad thing. Barkley's not having it. He's basically the angry uncle at the cookout yelling, "Y'all don't know how good you've got it." And really, he's not wrong. Clark's presence has turned the Indiana Fever from who—
I don't want to hear it. I love this rivalry. I am here for every single second of it. Your thoughts?
Well, first of all, it's not a rivalry. Not when you lose about 35 points.
That's true.
It's not rivalry. Indiana Fever's on a different level than Chicago Sky. Let's get that out the way. Secondly, as much as we love Angel Reese because she is special, she's not Caitlin Clark as a player. Caitlin Clark is on a different level. We just have to own that. Angel Reese can rebound the basketball. She's a damn good player. She's got a bright future in the WNBA, but Caitlin Clark is next level. That's number.
Because while Reese is busy launching many scandals that land with all the impact of a balloon hitting a wall, Clark is playing the long game. And Barkley, he's cheering from the sidelines with a front row seat to the show. But make no mistake, he's also keeping score. And when you're losing credibility faster than you're gaining stats, it's not the scoreboard you should be worried about. Angel Reese may have started a rivalry, but if she doesn't adjust soon, it'll be remembered not as the spark that ignited greatness, but as the distraction that derailed it. And Barkley will be the first one to remind her loudly, repeatedly, and with absolutely zero sugarcoating. And just when you thought Charles Barkley might let it slide, he grabbed the mic like it owed him money and torched the tired narrative that Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark are somehow sitting at the same table. According to Barkley, that table doesn't even have 2 chairs. It's not a rivalry. It's a one-woman show starring Caitlin Clark, while Reese is somewhere backstage trying to figure out how the lights work. Let's break this down like it's a halftime report.
Love the Caitlin Clark drama. Do you think that she is unfairly targeted, or is it the kind of thing that when you're that good, everyone's going to pay attention and everyone is going to deliver sharper elbows?
There's a little bit of everything. I mean, she has been the impact of the league. She has been the reason why they've sell out arenas, having to move to a bigger arena, season tickets, TV rights, chartered planes, just the viewership. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. And Caitlin Clark, it has just transcended the whole league.
Clark is breaking records like she's on a personal vendetta against the scoreboard. She's dragging the Indiana Fever from the shadow realm into prime time, selling out arenas, boosting viewership like she invented basketball, and still somehow finds time to be scandal-free. Meanwhile, Reese is making more headlines than highlights, and most of them include the word shade, drama, or why. Though Barkley, in his infinite no-filter glory, basically held up a giant scoreboard with Caitlin's name all over it and said, "Do you see this?" The comparisons make about as much sense as comparing a gourmet steak to a microwaved hot dog. One is cooked with precision and talent. The other is loud, messy, and trying way too hard to be taken seriously. And no, this isn't hate. It's reality. Barkley isn't attacking Reese. He's attacking the delusion that she's in the same basketball galaxy as Clark. If Clark—
What's being done to her right now is an absolute shame. She is by far the most important, most popular person the WNBA has ever seen in its history. And yet she's getting treated like crap every time she steps on that floor. Why? There's only one reason.
She's turning heads for the right reasons. No gimmicks, no side eyes, just buckets. Meanwhile, Reese is building her brand on smoke signals and side comments, hoping the drama will translate into dominance. Spoiler, it won't. And Barkley's had it. He's not here for the media puff pieces pretending this is Bird versus Magic 2. In his mind, comparing Clark and Ree right now is like comparing an iPhone to a pager. One is the future, the other is mostly noise. And every time someone tries to say otherwise, Barkley looks like he aged 5 years on the spot. He's not saying Reese can't rise, but she's got to stop riding the Caitlin Clark wave and start making one of her own. You don't become a leap by throwing shade at the person already at the top. You do it by putting up numbers that leave jaws on the floor. So far, Clark's building skyscrapers. Reese still organizing the bricks. Barkley's verdict is simple. Talk less, ball more. Because until Angel Reese starts matching Caitlin Clark in skill, leadership, and consistency, any rivalry talk is nothing more than a sports fairy tale. And Charles Barkley is not here for bedtime stories.